Alright, welcome back to Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. We're in the finale now. I feel like I've been playing this game for months. I definitely have been. And I might still be. Hello, Malbrand, and here we are for another voice breaker. 3.5 hours of endless people talking. I mean, hey. This is how they designed the game. Who am I to say no? I think we're on the save. I still don't remember who the last person I'm supposed to turn these dishes into is. So we're just gonna make our way through the whole ship and figure that out. Did I talk to all the people on the bridge? God, I don't even remember who we spoke to last time. Other than, like, obviously Margarita, Vincent, Ferris. I know I didn't speak to you guys. I just remarked that it's weird that you guys don't have names. Toa looks so cool with that captain's hat on, doesn't she? She does! I'm glad this random no-name person agrees with me. I'm gonna have to try my hardest if I want to be half as cool as her. Girly, you have no hope. I'm sorry. Toa is in a league of her own. Alright, I'm all fired up now. With this many students here, how could we possibly lose? You clearly have not seen certain members of Ouroboros. These people are terrifying. Linda and I promised each other that we'd come back from this safely. That's one promise I intend to keep, especially since everyone at the Academy's lives would be so boring without me. So let's go out there and show those jerks what twins can do. With the courageous and twin power on our side, the Noble Alliance guys aren't going to know what hit him. We'll save His Majesty and all the other captives in no time. Yeah, all the other captives. So all of the other people that I kind of care more about than His Majesty. Sorry. What a great angle this is. I didn't expect the camera to pan like this. Bridge and kitchen. I don't think I've spoken to these people. I think I ignored them and just went about my merry way cooking. The quickest route to Carroll Imperial Villa is a straight shot through Heimdall. Once we get there, you guys need to hurry and find His Majesty. We'll distract the enemy outside the villa for you. I just wish your part wasn't the most dangerous one. And obviously we spoke to Toa, because I needed to change up my party. There's no need to worry about us. After all we've been through, this is just another drop in the bucket. Yeah, that sounds like the Rean Shores I know. Well, we'll have your back, so give this all you've got. Okay, great. Can I have a better angle now? Both His Majesty and your classmates' relatives are waiting for you to rescue them. What about my relative? My sister. We've got your back, so you better not keep them waiting too long. I have to admit, I'm jealous of all of you. Pro and I used to clash all the time at the beginning of our first year, rather violently at that. I think it's because I could see through that goofy facade of his. But here we are now, and I don't even get to beat him down and bring him back. Yeah, that's my job. We'd like you to be there with us, but, well, just leave him to us. We'll bring him back to you with his tail between his legs. That's what I like to hear. Poor Crow somewhere gets like a shiver down his spine. Just make sure you give him a good smack before you do. One big enough for all three of us. Alright. Will do. Here we are at our main stage, our final performance, if you will. What an exciting thought. We'll let you take care of Crow. Just make sure you smack him around a bit for the three of us, will you? Say Japanese voice actor payment is something between 17 and 20 US dollars per hour. Voice everything on this game would be wild. I guess where I live, the minimum wage is pretty freaking high right now, so that's not like that shocking a number to me. If anything, I'm like, man, these people are getting underpaid. But for Japan, I can see that that is definitely a lot. Especially considering how weak the Japanese yen is right now. Uncle Makarov is a total disaster sometimes. Yesterday was totally the perfect chance for him, and he just wasted it. Well, if he's not gonna make sure the two of them get together, I sure as heck will. No, maybe I have spoken to you. Did I? Oh. Okay, no, I definitely have spoken to you. Or not, because the character notebook updated. I feel like that's the same thing you just said last time. No matter who tries to stop us, we're gonna roll right over him. Now that we've got Uncle Makarov on board, there's no way anyone can beat us. Next stop, success. Full speed ahead. I'm very confused that this gave us an upgraded point with Mint when I don't feel like she said anything different from what she usually would say. She still has a third point out there. This was only point number 2. But hey, Vivi's done. That's exciting. Lind isn't. Darn it. Maybe Lind will be completed now. The 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions are in position and at the ready. This is going to be the Courageous' greatest challenge yet, so I'm not going to lie and say I'm not scared, but honestly, I think we're going to be fine. Just having Vivi with us makes me feel like we can do anything. That did not update your notebook thing. Sole operation rests on us now. Let's make this happen. Though, honestly, I'm sure things will go just fine. Just having Vivi aboard makes me feel like we can do anything. Hey, Alan. Bridget's given me the courage to take on all of Zemuria. I'm ready for anything. No matter what stands against us, we'll get through it as long as we're together. So come on, Rean. It's time for us to take our future into our own hands. No matter what stands against... is this the same as what I just read? We'll get through this as long as we're together. Okay, yeah, that is the same thing. Sarah. Hey. The fighting in Western Arabonia is really starting to heat up now. I'm sure Taval, Viscount Arsaid, and Prince Olivert can handle themselves just fine, but I doubt they'll be able to help us here. The only thing we can count on now is our own strength and experience. That's fine, because that's all we'll need. With all of Thor's students in one place, I know we can pull this off. That's what I want to hear. I'm going to be fighting together with you guys as part of Class 7 this time. I'll be sure to get in a few hits for everyone who couldn't make it, too. Looking forward to it. Okay, that's all you have to say. All right, we're officially done the bridge. Beautiful. I also realize I can just teleport now. You also don't have a name, do you? No, you're just a rando. So this is where Princess Alphen spends her time. Yeah, I mean, it does say royal room right above the door, and she is the only royal we have access to currently. I wonder if I could have just a little peek inside before the operation begins. I mean, she's not here. There, you've had a peek inside. Are you satisfied now? I'm happy for you. I imagine the Alliance will deploy their most capable warriors and divisions near Heimdall. Meaning Brigadier General Bardius and General Aurelia will likely be right on the front lines. I don't want to fight them. Though that's not really my concern. We'll just have to leave them to the armored divisions, I suppose. Why do you sound so wistful? Don't tell me you actually want to fight them. Just a little bit. Maybe it's the Arsaid in me. I swear, the rational part of me does understand that I wouldn't stand a chance against them as I am. But why I feel ashamed of that? The only way I'll one day reach their level is by focusing on the tasks before me. Okay, so I kind of feel like the game is setting them up to be an opponent in a later game, so we might not be fighting Aurelia and Bardius this game. Which is great for me, because I'm pretty sure I'd die. But if even Lara is like, no way, man, I can't take them on, then none of us can. I suppose you're right. We'll get there, one step at a time. As the successor of the Arcade name, I must fulfill the duties expected of me, but as I do, I will grow, and one day, I'll reach their level. Rushing to match them would only result in failure. Hey. Zeno and Leo always taught me that your loyalties are always shifting on the battlefield. Today's foe is tomorrow's friend. Today's family is tomorrow's target. And they were right. Never thought I'd have to fight them, but here we are. And you're sure you're set on doing this? Yep, that's what Jaegers have to be. This battle is no different than any of the others we fought, so let's go. Well, at least for today, you've got me by your side. Let's do this. Still, we've got a villa to rescue before we can take on Zeno and Leo. This is one mission we can't afford to fail. Alrighty. Slowly making our way through these people. We might do these training things today. Finish out these. I'm not sure how up to that I really am. You ended this game with 44 red stars, which is a lot considering how you're not so obstinate on talking. I don't even know what red stars are. Is that like what lets you carry over data into the next, into New Game Plus? Okay, people, we're on our way to the final battle, so let's see some hustle. And don't give me any of that doom and gloom either. There's no better team than Thor's, so we're guaranteed to win this. Show me some of that fiery spirit. There's nothing our team can't overcome. Let's show them how bright Team Thor's spirit burns. Okay. We're prepping for the Operation 2, I promise you that. We both intend to play our parts as best we can. This battle is important to all of us, regardless of birth. So let's fight with all we have, okay? My father and I still stand opposed. I'm sure that the day will come where he'll finally truly accept Emily, but right now, the operation takes precedence. Oh, the character notebook. Those red stars. Those red stars. I got you. I got you. I don't have very many right now. 2. None. None. 3. 4. I have 4. Delightful. Why are you here? I made a few adjustments to the combat shells myself. They're all so lovely that I just had to teach them lots of very powerful arts. Seeing them develop was so fulfilling, just like growing flowers. And she's the only person who will ever draw that parallel. I really appreciate it. Can't hurt to get some practice in before the operation gets underway. By all means, give them a shot if you can spare the time. I will. Let's do everything in our power to ensure that this operation is a success. Words. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can bring our plans to fruition. I'm afraid I'm not much when it comes to combat, but I'll give my all regardless. Not much when it comes to combat, huh? Group B's report begs to differ. Guess you can't judge her by her appearance. What do you mean, Group B's report? I killed her before she got to do anything. Oh, my character book updated on the second talking to. Okay. I guess because she needed to explain the shells first. So that didn't actually count as a talking point. Which means she might have a third thing to say. If you need any arts training before you head out, we're the guys to talk to. Training or not, though, I'm sure you'll be just fine. You've built up so much experience, you could handle anything. We'll be going out to fight too, but saving His Majesty falls squarely on you, so good luck. With all the experience you built up, you should be able to handle anything. Yeah. Okay, I'm not doing this right now. Do you have a third thing to say? It's everything in our power to ensure that this operation is a success. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can bring our plans to fruition. Okay. Goodbye. These people. I've missed you. I'll be lending logins a hand in here from now on. I don't have much time until the operation starts, but I think you'll find the training to be more than worth your time. If you have any doubt in your skills, by all means, give it a try. I've gone and made the combat shell especially ruthless, just for you. Thanks. That's not the sort of thing you should say with a smile on your face. If you're in the mood for training, don't be shy about asking. We can keep going until the operation starts if you'd like. Training does increase our likelihood of survival after all. More can only be a good thing. Besides, I need all of you to stay alive so I can get my revenge for yesterday's defeat. Now I'm not sure I want to come back in one piece. I'll be heading out with everyone else, so we might as well train as hard as possible to ensure we make it back alive. Okay. No new points for her. Right. Gonna have to make sure my blade's in perfect condition while I can. It's been a long time coming, but those nobles are gonna get what they deserve. They won't even see us coming. It's time to make them pay for all the crap they've pulled. Careful now, Loggins. That scary expression you used to wear all the time as a first year has come back. We second years need to conduct ourselves calmly and gracefully, even while slaying our foes. You both seem pretty scary to be. Character notebook updated. Scary expression or no, Friedel and I are gonna go down to fight with Patrick too. It's time to make the Alliance pay. Is Patty Cakes in here? Where is he? The villa is going to be guarded by the Noble Alliance's most elite forces. What? Me? Afraid? Not a chance. I fear no one. The two of us have received first-rate training in the art of fencing since well before we entered the academy. We'll be fighting alongside Patrick during the operation, and we have no intention of dragging him down. All right, good for you. I think I have spoken to everyone on this floor. So let's go to the third floor. I'll start out here. There's a lot of people. Well, I found Patrick. Hey. Our airship is crowded now. It is so crowded. So many people. And I have to still talk to the people left at Thor's. It's never ending. You don't have a name. I thought you were Bridget. You're not. I just hope I'll be able to perform my best during this operation. Maybe I should go and get some training in to be ready just in case. His bird is back. Doing a little hawk talk, Gaius. Bird. I guess you could call it that. He came to wish us well today. What a nice bird. I'm really glad he did, too. This time, we really can't afford to lose, and it's not going to be easy. I mean, you could say that we're about to save the father of the nation, in a sense. And that's to say nothing of Machias' father or your sister. There's a lot at stake here. I'd say that again, still. When we work together, there's nothing that can stop us. And knowing that we've got you with us puts us all at ease. Well, now that you're singling me out, I'll have to be careful not to let you down. I'm no Brigadier General Bardius, and I'm not exactly on the level of the ancient warriors of Nord, but I'll darn well try. Bird. It would be an honor to fight for my second homeland at your side. I'm no Brigadier General Bardius, and I'm not exactly... Yeah. So you said. Can I talk to Bird? Again. Bird. 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 What a cutie. Hi, Celestine. Master Patrick has left no room for doubt that he will stand with his friends against the Noble Alliance, and this is with the full knowledge that his father is a member of said alliance. The young master is finally standing on his own 2 feet. Perhaps it's time for me to stop being quite so protective of him. Master Patrick's steely resolve shows that he's now capable of standing on his own 2 feet. My role as his protector may be less significant now, but I shall fight by his side as a friend until the end of time. Aww. The most important task may have fallen to your class, but the rest of us will still be joining the fight as well. We'll keep the Imperial Guardsmen out of your hair, so you can focus on your own battles, so you better not let us down. Naturally. We'll be able to fight with confidence, knowing we've got good people covering our backs, you included. Don't presume that I'm doing this to help you. My main concern is that you save His Majesty, and Elise, of course. I can't stand the thought of her being imprisoned a moment longer. She's far too lovely for that. And to be your sister. Believe me, I want to rescue her. Still, while I appreciate the sentiment, you know who else she's far too lovely for? You. So don't even think of trying to cozy up to her. Do you have to be so menacing and overprotective every time I bring her up? I was trying to show concern. Either way, all of us have your backs, so you can focus on performing at the peak of your abilities. In fact, I'm expecting no less. Okay. You're just a rando. Oh man, is it already time for the operation? I'm getting really nervous. Kid, we're not doing the operation today. We might not even do the operation next time with how many people I have to talk to. Hello, Rance, welcome to stream. Overprotective Rean? Yeah. Poor Elise. Although I don't think she would want to be with Patrick. Anyway. You gotta do what you gotta do. Goodbye, random student. Why are there so many people?